Walking Day 72, Why Don't You Love Me is the name of the blog. Within this point, it was based on a dream I had the other night where I was experiencing myself with my ex-boyfriend, and what was interesting and what struck me within this dream was the way I was feeling towards him. And this is how I felt when I was in this relationship with him. And it was a feeling of not being loved. So I wrote about this point within my blog, and I saw the points that, I brought it back to myself and see, why am I feeling this way? Why do I desire to be loved by another? And within this point, I realized that to desire to be loved by another implies that you're not being loved yourself, or you're not loving yourself. So within this, I realized that, if I don't give myself love, don't give myself care, don't respect myself, then no one else is going to do that. If I don't give it to myself, how can another person give it to me? If I'm searching for it within my outer worlds, how will I ever be fulfilled within, having this point be consistent? I mean, if I'm looking to find love within another, like a partner, and then we break up, then that's it. It's over. So, realizing the point that what I've been missing is that love is not based on how others treat me or how others give me love, but who am I within what I'm doing? Who am I within my living? Am I being loving? Am I being am I giving that love as I wanted to receive it? And so I walk through the point of, realizing that I have to give if I want to receive, equal in one. I can't expect from another to give me all sorts of love and care within myself, realizing with this point that I would go into blame and anger towards him because I was expecting this certain love or certain care or certain treatment from him, and when I wasn't getting what I was expecting and desired, then I would go into anger and blame towards him. But within myself, who was I being towards him? Was I being loving? Was I giving him care? Or was I just in a constant state of blame and anger towards him? Which was a lot of the case within a relationship. I mean, it's fascinating to look at now because I totally missed this point. And so realizing that how the importance of giving, instead of looking for, happiness from others, instead of trying to find happiness somewhere, find love, give happiness to others, give, myself to others, and in return, it will be given to me. Because a oneness is lived within that point of giving, and then another gives back. And it's not, I realize that I'm not giving to receive anything. I mean, the joy of giving to another is the reward, because you make others feel welcome, you make others feel, you create an equality and an intimacy with others through that giving. So, changing the focus from desiring and wanting from another to giving myself to another, and, giving as in giving what I'd like to receive, but also respecting myself within that, giving myself equal in one, how I'd want another, or how I'd give to another, not, just fully going out and giving to others and not considering myself, but consider myself equal and one to all life here. So it's really, living within this point of equality and oneness in giving, and, being self-honest within it, not going into ego, trying to create a point of some kind of good feelings for yourself by a superiority point or polarity point playing out within yourself. So you have to check yourself and see where you're at when you're giving to another. But giving is what eventually will create a world best for all. I mean, if we all give to each other how we'd want to receive, then it would become a world of giving, and we eventually would give to everyone as we would want for ourselves, and then everyone would receive equal and one to the giving, and so that was what would create a world best for all here. So I suggest considering this point of giving as you would like to receive. Write about it, open it up within yourself, and see, what comes out of it, and see, just open the point up and see what comes up within yourself, and see what you realize within the point, because it's a crucial point for people to, realize within themselves and start implementing within our living, because we've become a world of consumption and, bubble self-interest, where all we're looking for is my happiness, me being fulfilled, me being loved, instead of realizing that it's not all about me, it's not all about who I am, what I'm feeling, what I'm getting, what I want. I mean, there's a whole world around me. There's many people around me, many beings around me. So focusing off of me while creating a balance within me, being physical here, present, and becoming equal with my world in giving. Okay, so that was a cool point to open up. I attached my blogs that I did the self-forgiveness on if you are interested in what self-forgiveness is, if you haven't heard of it. And you can kind of check out what's been written. And, I describe the point up top, do self-forgiveness statements, and then self-commitment statements to thus implement it and give me a platform to live this point out in my world, so I can correct myself from, the point of wanting love to giving love, giving life, giving myself equal and one to how I'd want to be received, how I'd want to receive for myself. So, well, enjoy, and thanks for listening. Bye.